Welcome everyone. This is the first MiROS Coding Challenge. My name's Theo. I'm the lead developer of MiROS, and I'm also going to be hosting today's challenge. The reason why we're putting on this challenge is to encourage more people to program on robots by offering up software that makes it like a lot easier to do that programming. And yeah, this is a great demonstration and a test of that software. The software in question is MiROS. It's a visual ROS programming tool that's used, to make ROS coding a lot easier and like a lot more feasible for average students. The robot that you guys are all seeing here is the WheelTech Codebot. It's a robot that's primarily used for educational purposes, as we're using it here for today. It's compact and it's affordable. Sold by us at RoboWorks. Joining us here today, we have Wayne, and we also have Professor Claude Samut. He's the past RoboCup president and professor at UNSW. The aim of the competition is for the robot to fully complete the given maze that you guys can see in the arena by following the wall and wrapping around the wall and getting completely back to the starting position. So you'll get points based on the time it takes to complete. So full score of 5 points minus 1 point for every 10 seconds after the 15 minutes. That's the maximum completion time. You get an extra 5 points for returning back to the starting position after you've finished, and full points for returning and fully stopping right at the start point. You get 5 points for having no collisions at all, and you get minus points every time you collide with one of the walls. More points if it's a major collision, but only a small subtraction for minor collisions. And there's also scoring based on the smoothness of your robot's path. If your robot like jitters as it's going around the arena, then you'll lose some points for that. So that's how the competition's going to run. So the first contestant will be team Aditya and Krish.
I'll start timing when the robot starts moving.
Okay. All right. So the robot's
All right.
moving now. Yeah.
Oop. Well, the initial takeoff was smooth, but it's a little bit jittery as it's moving. Hasn't collided yet, though, looks like. Will it see this corner? Oh, doesn't appear to catch the corner. It's getting close to the wall, but it appears to have detected the wall. Very close to collision there, but okay, not too bad. So it missed the wrap around the wall of the original maze, but it hasn't collided with anything yet, so some decent collision avoidance. Oh, good corner detection there. See if it'll wrap around this corner. Seems like the flat walls are a bit of a problem for this algorithm. Good collision avoidance though. Oh, it's done a full U-turn. Right, it's heading back around. Assume it's going to go straight through here. Okay, it seems to have detected that wall. Will it be able to... Oh, that looks like a minor collision there. Right, it's made it past that thin wall. Now going here towards the pink marker. See if the pink marker will prove a problem for it. Oh, a little collision with the pink marker.
Try to go around.
Oh.
Oh.
Seems to be pushing the marker a little bit out of place. Is it remote controlled manually? No. So the contestants have been asked to program an algorithm that will move the robot on its own. So yeah, nobody's controlling this behind the scenes or anything. So it hasn't quite followed the path of the original maze, but it is making its way throughout all stages of the arena. Do we have the mapping set up, Wayne? Are we able to view the map that it's creating, or?
We won't be marked based on the map creation. For
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, for this challenge, it's not score based on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like very minor collision with that wall there. Oh, and a little other one. See if it can get around this marker here. Nearly seem to avoid the marker, but just a little bit too close to it. You can see it's making a good path around the marker. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, 15 minutes. You
No,
can.
restart.
Very good effort from Aditya and Krish. Cool. So now we'll set up for our next contestant. That is Henry NG.
Can you wave your hands, Henry, that everyone knows who you are, Henry? Yeah, to the camera. Okay, cool.
In the meantime, if people want to learn more about the software that's being used to run this competition, you can visit the MyRobot website here to download MiROS, read some of the documentation, look at some demos and stuff like that. If you want to potentially start your own MiROS project, it's all there. All right, we have the second contestant. Oh, it's making a little loop. Seems to be that thin wall is messing with the algorithm a little bit though. No collisions yet though. Right, it's detected the wall quite well. Okay, it's already back in its starting position, but I assume we're not going to count that. Yeah, once again, it's a little bit jittery. It seems to curve into the wall and then overcorrect, go a little bit too far out from the wall. It's yeah, tough to get the exact right rotation so it travels parallel to the wall, which is what we've seen contestants having a little bit trouble with. Let's see how it'll do with the marker. Okay, detected the marker and managed to avoid it, but it seems to have skipped. It didn't quite go all the way around the marker, but at least there were no collisions. All right, not bad corner detection. Let's see if it'll go down this divot here. Yep, very nice. And it's found the wall again. All right, made it out of the B part of the arena. Let's see if it'll curve around this thin wall. Not bad, very clean. It's made it around the thin wall, no collisions. See how it goes with marker 2. Yeah, once again, it fails to go around marker 2. I assume it detects that as a full wall between there. but at least there were no collisions, and it's managing to actually make its full way around the maze. Right, the second divot is going quite well. Ooh, nearly hit the wall there, but managed to stay clean for now. Nearly at the starting position, it's facing the start. Let's see if it'll make it back there. Just a minor readjustment in front of the wall. Oh. Oh, edging its way forward a little bit. Maybe it's detected that it's close to the start.
Okay, so do you want to stop now or? Okay,
Seems
all
to
right,
be
stop.
still going a little bit.
Okay. All right, well done. There we go. Pretty good performance from Henry NG. No collisions. Made its way all around the arena. And yeah, managed to pretty cleanly go around those thin walls. So yeah, pretty good performance. Our next contestant is Min Song. So yeah. I'll just give a camera to a close up to Min. So is this lady on the left, in the middle actually? Yeah. Okay, it starts.
All right, here we go. The start of Min's performance. Okay, so it's made its way out. Oh, it's detected the corner wall with quite a wide swing. Very close to the wall there, but it seems to have stopped right before collision. Nice. Made it through with no collisions. Let's see how it goes with the marker. Seems to be heading straight forward for it for now. Oh, is that a collision? Can't quite see from the camera. Oh, seem to, oh, that's a pretty major collision with the edge wall there. Oh, and it's still going. Damn. Quite a wide swing around that thin wall at the start there, and it fortunately made it past the marker, but it seemed to mess with the robot's orientation a little bit. Another minor collision with that wall there. Oh, seems to be readjusting a little bit and not really paying attention to its LiDAR at the moment. Should we maybe go for a restart? So our next contestant and our last contestant will be Shengyuan Shi. Forgive my pronunciation there. All right, so the final contestant just about ready to start. All right, off to a smooth start. Very close to that edge wall there, but it seems to have cleanly made it around. Let's see if it can correct itself back to following that wall. Okay, it's reaching the marker here. Seems to have detected the marker. Ooh, very clean rotation around the marker. Taking it nice and slow. That's quite a tight. Was that a little
that was
collision there?
close.
I'm not sure.
No,
That
no
was
collision.
very close.
That was close, yeah.
Yeah. So far, very clean, and quite fast as well. It's not pausing or anything, and it seems to be moving almost parallel to the wall. All right, it's going into divot B now.
That was
Oh,
yeah.
there we go. Collision with the edge wall. Pretty major collision at that. Let's see if it can correct its way out of that. Doesn't seem to be able to.
Right, moved it back a bit. Seems to have readjusted to see the wall there. All right, let's see how it goes with marker 2 now. Okay, so it's taking a bit of a pause there. And it seems to be on the wrong side of the marker, but I mean, if it can make its way around without collision. Oh, little minor collision there. And it seems to just be, oh, never mind. Nearly making a U-turn, but unfortunately, it didn't quite detect the wall on the other side. All right, after some little readjustments. Okay, making its way into the second last divot. See if it'll, seems to be these corners messing them up a little bit. See if it'll, yeah. Seems to struggle with those inner corners there. It's another major collision. And looks like doing its final loop. Hopefully it'll see this corner and make its way back to the starting position. It did, it was so close. It looked like it was going to see the corner there and readjust to move along the wall, but not quite, unfortunately. Well, now it seems to be heading back to the start. Will it make it there and stop? Well, it made it then, it slowed down for a little bit, and then it's readjusted along its course, but it did make it all the way back to the starting position.
Any comment about what happened just there for the last four rounds?
Well done to everybody. This might look like a simple task, but it's not. Wall following is actually quite tricky. And it's similar to an assignment that we give out to our students in our robotics class. But they have much longer time to prepare. So it's a really good effort that they've managed to get this far, because there's a lot of fine tuning, especially, there are a lot of special cases like the very sharp turn around the wall and getting stuck in a corner, and it requires quite a lot of experimentation and tuning of parameters to get it right. So to have done this well with only a short amount of time is
2 weeks.
is good. Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's very good.
It's kind of hackathon. So everyone, they have almost less than 2 weeks time.
Yeah.
A lot of sleepless nights. And I also want to mention 2 of the finalists, they never have robotic programming experience. So it's their first time program on robots using MiROS within 2 weeks.
Yes, and Ross has a fairly steep learning curve, which is why doing something like MiROS is helpful. But it's apart from just working out the wall following, it's learning how to all the infrastructure for Ross and all those sort of things. It is quite a lot to learn.
So for this competition, we mark people based on 4 categories: whether they finish within 15 minutes, they return to the start point and then get full stop. They get partial marks for stop, but not stop at the correct position. And you get marks for collision avoidance and marks for smoothness of the path. For collision avoidance, our best participant was Henry. 5 out of 5. And for
That's first row.
smoothness, because the oscillating, he didn't get the top mark, but Sheng Yuan got the top mark for 5 out of 5. We end up getting Henry and Sheng Yuan being both 16 out of 20 in total, exactly the same. So we'll check their run time, see who's faster. For Henry, it's hard to try. 1 minute and 53 seconds. And for Sun Yuan was, we count the one, he removed the markers. So that was I think the last one. 3 minutes and 22 seconds.
So do
So
we have a winner now?
congratulations to Harry.
Wow.
Yes.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay.
Time
So
to choose your prize.
can I? Okay, all right. So we just make the announcement. The winner is Henry Ng from UTS. So congratulations to Henry. And now we have a big question because our awards is either $500 or the robot, the Codebot. Let me go towards Henry and ask him this question. Cash or robots? Robots. You want the robots? Okay. All right. Congratulations.
That's the end of the first MiROS Coding Challenge. As Wayne said, these are going to be held quarterly in various universities and high schools. Anyone that wants to host can message us at hi@myrobot.ai. The email's in the chat. Congratulations to all our contestants and congratulations to Henry on winning the competition.